The dances are cool too. Those are always fun.
Oh yeah.
But it's also fun to watch some people lose sometimes. Oh, here we go. The good old matchup, ZvP. We're in the game. Death or LE in the bottom right-hand corner of the map. The red Zerg player representing Mexico. And he's an amazing dancer. He's an amazing streamer. He's not a pro gamer. He might be. I don't know. His name is JimRising.
And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Death Aura LE, we have the Brazilian Protoss, the green Protoss, representing Team the Bad. It is nanO.
All right, is nanO gonna do anything crazy here?
We'll see. If you recall, nanO was actually the first player to cause one of those upsets in, I think it was DreamHack Summer. He was the one who was kind of blocking the path for a lot of the Zergs, like Ryu, like Eggs, even Jim for a little bit. So yeah, but to be fair, that was a long time ago.
Did he get that one random, like he qualified for a DreamHack?
Yeah, he qualified for DreamHack Summer. Yeah, he took out a lot of players. It was very surprising. But
yeah, I guess he's like that sleeper agent that if he wakes up, he can pretty much take out anybody.
Oh yeah, definitely. I would
but he's
at the moment
100% scary, I feel like.
Yeah, I would probably say he's probably top 2 Protoss right now. I would rate him higher than Zion's. I'd still rate him below Paco Mike. So he's still, I would say he's still a scary opponent. I don't think this is going to be incredibly one-sided. We'll see what JimRising does here. Are we going to see Mutas?
Man, rip to the Protoss. I feel like, you know, beginning of the year, we had so many more Protosses playing. Like good Protosses, and I wish some of them would come back, you know, maybe later. Maybe in a year. But I feel like Protoss was at one point dominating Latin American StarCraft.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always gonna have a place in my heart for darkness. Like, if you ever come back, yeah, when you come back, we'll be here for you. We'll be here.
Need some sponsorship money or something? We got you. Whatever you need.
Oh god, like, cause he was like everything. Even Dastan, like they were both like good players, and but they were also like entertaining and content creators on top of that, right? Like Darkness with his YouTube and streaming, Dastan with his streaming.
YouTube, I haven't checked.
I haven't seen anything from him in a while, but yeah. Oh god,
we do have Robo coming out of nanO. Oh, that's rough.
Wow.
Oh, he's not gonna go for the pylon. He's gonna go for workers.
It's one
worker. I think he could have got that pylon.
Wait,
maybe?
did he? I don't know. What's important is that because he slipped in with his links, he actually saw the Dark Shrine.
That's true. That's pretty decent.
Wow, yeah.
But did he click it?
That's the question. He saw it morphing, like it could kind of look like a pylon, but I think Jim's good enough to know that it was a Dark Shrine, right? Question mark? There's no detection. Yeah. Jim, please.
I mean, he's going for a lair.
He is going for a lair. You know, he's surely gonna get an overseer, and then he'll be fine because he totally.
Say that so sarcastically.
because he
totally.
Well, like JimRising, it was such a big brain play, even if it was unintentional. Like he pulled away the stalker, he went in with his lings. It was amazing. But now the War Prism's here. Yo, DTs are about to be morphed in.
Yeah. So Jim.
Oh.
What's up, man? Oh, that was pretty ballsy from nanO there.
Oh yeah.
I don't know who's going for that.
he sieged up in Jim's face, and there we go. The DTs are coming in. The lair just finished.
Okay, sees it. He can get an overseer already morphing in. He should be fine. These DTs have like a small, tiny window to do some damage.
That's
okay,
it.
never mind. Perfect timing.
Yeah. Up. CranKy shaving off Lings.
Away. Yeah, Jim's on point today.
There we go. See, we
the
doubted.
Oh, I barely got out of there, man. But you can't really use that War Prism. You need to make another one.
Exactly.
You
Meanwhile,
can go for an Archon drop with that thing.
Yeah, but you know what? He needs his Archons at home because the Roaches are on the way. They're waddling across the map. We don't have Roach speed, so it will take them a little bit of time, but it'll be disastrous if nanO goes across and leaves with those Archons.
Looks like he's gonna... Jim's gonna try and maneuver around, or... Okay, misclick.
No, he doesn't know which way he wants to go. He's...
Yeah.
Oh, God. Maybe
All right, so he's gonna get scouted though.
Yeah, he does get spotted by the War Prism. Now his army's gonna get chipped away out by the Archons. The Archons are gonna stay at home.
He split up though, so these Lings are gonna get there first, and this isn't a good position for the Roaches. There's an Immortal and 2 Stalkers here, so I don't know who's his favorite here, but Jim is getting more reinforcements come in. Nice micro from nanO.
Yeah, he was able to deny kill 2 Ravagers that were morphing in. Only 1 Ravager in the end. The Archons are still alive. They have a little bit of shields left.
I like he's setting just a few Lings off to go fight that, and he can take the Roaches home. He's gonna hold off this army with the Roaches while taking out that base. The base finishes, and it's probably gonna go down now.
Yeah, exactly. So quickly the health of that Nexus is going down. We'll see, and he should be able to get it.
Let's see what he gets home with though. That's the big question here.
We'll see what he gets home with. We'll see if he has enough for the counterattack, which he should. Like, there's only 2 Immortals. There's not that many gateway. Oh boy, that's a little bit worrying.
Well, he had to catch up, I guess, but yeah, he's throwing on a Hydra Den and making more Roaches. He's really got a. He's doing on 2 Spines, okay, and going for a counterattack. Wow, this guy.
Oh, nanO turns around.
Oh my God, cancels the 3rd again. He might even get a Stalker too. Man, this guy's good.
Yeah, lovely. Like, nanO, he was going across the map, and to be fair, maybe he would have been able to deal some damage. Like, the Spines maybe would have been done in time, but yeah, keeping him at home, JimRising, he's gonna get away with droning up, and now his Hydra Den's done.
Yeah. You know, I don't think Hydra's the most cost-efficient thing here, but Hydra Roach can do fine here. Eventually work his way into a Lurker Den, and I think Lurkers are pretty all-around general good units against Protoss.
Oh yeah, especially when they're going for a ground-based composition, which is exactly what nanO's going for. Meanwhile, yo, the Lings are going in again for the 3rd.
Oh my God, nanO's gonna be forced all in here.
Here we go. This time, nanO doesn't turn around.
This is a scary army. The Corrosive Biles, though, this is a clunky, slow army. He's really gonna have to rely on that War Prism and some really good force fields here to win this fight.
Yeah, exactly. And this is going to be all that he has because nanO, he supply blocked. All 3 of those pylons were down at the 3rd base location.
Oh my God, he wasted like 2 volleys on these drones that were pulled and got another round of Corrosive Biles down. Hydras are here, Roaches are here. There's no AoE left. The Lings coming in from the back to stop this army from retreating. He's going to be able to get the high gas units first, and then there's nothing but a bunch of sellouts. GG, JimRising. He won that game pretty convincingly.
Oh, yeah, GG. We doubted him, and it's quite possible that he didn't even see the DTs, but...
Yeah, probably not.
The lair was just in time anyway, so he was safe with the detection.
That's what I assume happened.
It's one of those happy accidents where it's like, oh my God, DTs, oh, it's okay, I have my lair. Like, yeah. I'm good.
Like, DTs, oh my God. Good thing I just finished the lair. I got this Overlord right here in position 2. I'll morph that in, and by the time and luckily he tried to morph in my face, warp in my face, so I saw it coming and was ready. Because I don't think Jim even saw that War Prism there until it sieged up, and then he's like, wait, this is a War Prism right here? And then he finally did some damage. It was able to unsiege and back up out of there.
Yeah.
So he had plenty of time.
That
was a good game 1 though. I'm glad Jim won. It's good to see a Zerg winning again.
Yeah, it was very ballsy by nanO. Jim with solid play there. Didn't even need to whip out the muters. Did really well with his Ling Roach Ravager.
Yeah. Pretty good indeed. And, you know, one person's not going to continue on here after this next game, maybe, possibly.
Yeah, as a reminder, this is a single elimination bracket. No double elim whatsoever. So when you're out, you're out.
You're out of there. No 3 strikes.
But what is important is that regardless, you know, as long as you played, which, you know, both of these players did, they're eligible for the raffle, so they can still win some money.
The final raffle of the year for Sentimiento Latino. All right. Round 2, game 2. Jim's up 1. nanO, what does he do now? Does he
Jeez.
proxy? We don't see enough proxies from Protoss against Zerg. Cannon rush? We haven't seen a cannon rush in a while.
Yeah, we haven't.
But Jim's pretty good at defending those.
He is pretty good. He is pretty good. I mean, we've seen him shut down. We've seen him shut down cannon rushes in the past as well from Turkey nanO of all people. So like he should be perfectly fine against something like that.
Yeah. What is Cosmos talking about?
Oh god. So Cosmos has his own logos mod, just like how we have our own logos mod, and they're clashing with each other. So
really?
So we're just leaving it. Fun fact, that is why, because I figured it out a while ago. Remember how like sometimes we'd go in and it'd be Belize?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Cosmos. That was because the way it works, I think the way it works is we have our list of flags, right? When we like click to change the flags.
Yeah.
He has his own logos mod with he doesn't have any flags. He just has like the Cosmos logo or the bad logo, stuff like that, like team logos.
Yeah.
And us assigning the first one on the list assigns his first one on the list. Right? That's how it works.
Yeah, that's terrible.
It applies to everyone with that logos file or logos mod.
Wow, that's awful. So what's the resolution? I just don't use it.
Yeah, we're just not. If we're casting together, we just don't use it. Yeah.
Wow, that's rough. I say we kick him out. No, I'm kidding. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. It is Romanticide LE. There's nothing romantic about it though. Things are gonna die here. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, representing Zergs everywhere and Mexico and Timbers Esports, is none other than the streamer, the dancer, the semi-pro professional gamer. It's JimRising.
And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Romanticide LE, we have the Brazilian Protoss player, the green Protoss, representing Team The Bad. It is nanO.
Air Orange with 100 bits on the 100th Sentimiento Latino. Where the prize pool is $100. We were trying to get 100 exclamation mark Funada Destan SC2 in the chat. We're at 95, 96 right now. All you have to do is scroll up in the chat or exclamation mark Funada space at Destan SC2 in the chat and get us to 100 on the 100 Sentimiento Latino.
It'll be a little bit easier if in the chat just copy paste LightVIP's message right there. Just copy paste that in the chat.
There you go. There you go. Light doing the Lord's work here.
That's all you have to do here for Sentimiento Latino 100. And Jim, Jimena herself, she's up 1-0 in this series.
She's got her dancing shoes on.
She's ready.
She's to dance, ready to tango,
ready to perform, and we'll see.
And I hope nanO's ready because it takes two to tango.
It does.
Whether nanO likes it or not, he's that second tangoer.
Have you ever danced a tango? Like that. Nope.
No, I already know it's coming now. Not much of a dancer here. What about you?
God no. God.
CranKy Ducklings go to a salsa class.
Oh, that'd be fun. That'd be fun.
Would be, but it'd be kind of hard to coordinate. to get everyone in one place and then be able to schedule that and then somehow record it for content as well. That'd be great on the YouTube. CranKy Duckling vlogs. Once COVID's over.
Exactly. It's gonna be one of the first things we do.
And Light will only dress up in the duck onesie everywhere he goes around the country and the world.
That is content.
That is content. Grade A content, if you ask me.
Oh boy. And we'll see what nanO has in store for us. He went for the
And
Stargate.
Void Ray.
I'm disappointed. I wanted another Void Ray.
Oracle. I think he's just gonna play regular now. We're getting ripped off here. nanO has way better builds.
Yeah, like
Jeez.
there's a reason why Paco Mike beat JimRising before, you know, like double Stargate. It's pretty good, you know, going for those Void Rays. It can be difficult to deal with. But Jim doesn't have to deal with it this game. He's fine.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. He's getting his gases, getting a layer. Does he have any? Yeah, he has the spore crawlers coming up. And on the natural though, it's a little greedy.
Yeah, only in the third and the main, but it just happens to be the first base that nanO goes for.
Wow, he's gonna get away with this greed probably.
Yeah. And now we have the Hydroden on the way, which is like perfect against, you know, at least a small amount of Void Rays. Surprisingly, nanO went for a second Void Ray. He's going for a third, but this is all off of one Stargate.
And there's already Hydras out, so he could just mass Hydras and then end the game instantly off of 3 or 4 bases.
Yeah. I'm really curious, like, what is nanO going to spend his? Okay, there we go. I'm like, what's going on? It's a little bit late.
Another Stargate.
Yeah. There we go.
There it is. 2 Stargates coming right up. Oh, it loses a little bit of health on that Void Ray. I think that's GG. No, I'm kidding. But there's 7 Hydras on the way. There's Queen's already out. Maybe he can even go for the Dropper Lords.
Oh yeah, he could be crazy like that. Why not? He's using a decent amount of workers because JimRising was very greedy. Like, he had no links out whatsoever. Like, he only has queens to deal with this.
2 Adepts just killed 5 workers. Write it down, Kuro. Why are you still awake, Kuro? Someone get a Kuro, please, in here.
Look, if she's awake and if she's in the chat, clearly she wants to cast.
Yeah, she wants to cast. She's waiting for that. Kuro, please.
Exactly. But we were talking about it, you know, Jim, he was greedy, but he cut a lot of corners to go straight into Hydras. The Hydras going across the map. They do get spotted by the Oracle at the cost of its life.
At the cost of his life. Yeah, hopefully he saw that because that was pretty fast. Died very quickly.
Yep, here we go. Some extra shield batteries are being thrown down. There are a couple of zealots as well. Is this going to be enough to hold, though?
The zealots. Yeah. I mean, nanO doesn't want to lose all this. Okay, now it's not enough.
Oh, God.
Add 4 more Hydras in there and a bunch of Lings. No way.
Yeah.
I mean, shield batteries? Nah, not even with shield batteries.
There are 3 shield batteries. They aren't all in position, though, and that's the problem. Overcharge is being used. Another Void Ray goes down.
The Lings can just go into the, they're going to the natural and the main.
Oh, and this is already
yeah,
they're going to the main. There's like, this is already like too much damage at this point. Again, like a bunch of shield batteries were thrown down, but they aren't really coming into play.
Yeah, I mean, JimRising doesn't really ever have to engage those 3 shield batteries right there. They are not mobile, and he just keeps pumping out Hydras, and that's how you win this game.
Yeah, exactly. This is the rough thing about going straight into Void Rays. The Hydras deal a lot of damage. More and more Void Rays went down. Sure, he does push JimRising back, and JimRising, he's actually droning up. And he's
got a bunch of Hydras on the way, though. He should be able to defend against 4 Void Rays and 2 Zealots with his Queens.
Yeah. What's crazy is that, oh god, nanO, he committed with the Void Rays. If he had turned around and went back home, he would have been okay, I thought, but oh god.
He got wrecked here. He's gonna have to recall.
Yeah, only 2 get back home. There's still a couple more in production. Maybe he can hold on. Again, JimRising, like, he's very low in the worker count. Like,
he barely started his legs.
Oh god, yeah, it only just started. It's not ready for this.
Jim's droning. He's gonna go home and keep his army.
Yeah, the thing is that, like, again, Jim was kind of all in. Like, he has a lot to catch up on in terms of workers. Like, even though nanO lost a lot in the main base, like, he's well ahead in terms of that worker count. If he can get a 4th up and running, and if he can, like, stabilize a little bit, like, he's still okay.
Yeah, Jim's looking like he's all over the map right now. Looking to make sure that a 3rd base doesn't get established, maybe.
He needs a 4th.
I actually don't know what he's doing here.
Okay, there we go. He's expanding. He's taking up as well, which is great. This is a little bit late.
The lurkers probably. He's getting Bane's out, so it's gonna be Bane Hydra, and then I'm assuming the infestation pit is for the lair.
Yeah,
the hive tech.
Yeah, I would imagine so. I can't imagine him going like straight into something like Swarm Host. That'd be insane. So yeah, he is taking up, which is great. His 4th is getting up slowly. I kind of want Jim to double expand. Like, he's got a decent amount of like bank.
Yeah. We'll see that. I mean, Jim knows there's no base, so I guess, okay, he does see a base now.
Oh.
That might prompt him to double expand. Oh, he's going to go in for the counterattack. Good pull away. nanO saw it coming. Does pull the army out of position, though. If only he had a second counterattack on the other side.
Yeah, it would have been nice if his Hydras were out on the map as well. So, like, if he pulls the Void Race to the north and the Hydras can come in and deny a base to the south. Yeah. It is a little bit risky because Storm did finish. There are some Storms here with this army.
I think Jim did see that. He stopped the production of the air units, though. So I like that he's now trying to get into Banelings and maybe the lair here soon. For the hive, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think the big thing we're waiting for is, like, where's the Lurker Den?
Hive and Lurker Den should go down at the same time, I feel, so.
Yeah.
If we get one, we'll probably get the other. I think he needs to secure his economy first. You don't want to go off of 3 bases into Hive Lurker.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, this entire game, JimRising has been down in terms of the economy. Like, nanO, he's already fully saturated on 4 bases. Jim, he's still down over 10 workers.
Yeah, and the army supply is closing in numbers. This is a bad move out here, though. I was gonna try and tag some creep tumors, I think.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with those Void Rays. Again, they're very fragile units, especially against all these Hydras.
Oh my God, he's not even gonna tag the army.
Oh God.
Are you gonna tag the 3 Hydras at least? No?
Okay. He does escape. He does back off to live and tag another day.
He's getting some Banelings now. 12, and there goes the hive. It's on its way. We should get the Lurker Den soon as well.
We should. There's a lot of shoulds being thrown out right now, okay? We need...
Yeah. we can't really tell with this guy here.
Oh, God, because there's still no Lurker Den, which is terrifying.
The Zealot run by to the north is going to kill the base. Oh, he just put it down. No, okay, he cancels it. But that's a big Zealot run by.
Oh yeah, now he knows what the army is. All the Hydras are here to the north. There was no opportunity for nanO to move into the 3rd.
No.
Yeah.
That's crazy. He had a real chance there.
Oh yeah, there was nothing to defend this space.
He's got 6 Banelings there to defend it now. nanO could still head over there right now and still get there first, probably.
I mean, nanO's...
Jim could split his army now.
nanO's more concerned with expanding. He's just taking another Nexus, which is like, again, JimRising, he's equal on bases. He needs more hatcheries. He didn't
expand over there.
He still hasn't.
This is my worst nightmare. Just these random little Zealots side by side. They just throw these Zealots in everywhere.
Yeah, even trading against Banelings isn't the worst thing for Zealots. Like, it's...
Yeah, that's gas for minerals. As long as it's not like 2 Banelings blow everything up.
Yeah.
Oh, this is bad. Don't take this fight.
Oh, you have to be careful with the Void.
All right, Jim's going for it. I think he's still confident. Jim has a pretty big army here. Still no Lurkers. DTs are going to be morphed in here eventually for nanO.
Yeah, nanO's
a lot of Archon.
He's a little bit all over the place. Not in a good way either. Like, where are his Storms? Like, he had a bunch of High Templar earlier with banked up Storms. He only has 1 now. Okay, here come the rest. They were all off on their own for some reason.
Jim's going into a Spire. No Lurkers. Okay. Muta switch.
Yeah, like the problem is that he went for a hive so far. He hasn't really utilized it, and like at least get Vipers with your hive, right?
Or maybe upgrade +3. Or maybe the upgrade for the Lings.
Ooh, nicely done. Every single High Templar went down. There's only one High Templar left. It's got so low health.
That's just GG, man. There's not enough to hold here.
Yeah, every single High Templar. Every single High Templar went down. There is a big Zealot run by to the north, and it can deal some damage. There's not that many Hydras here.
He's not target firing the base down, so he's not going to get it. If he did target fire, he could have got it, but the reinforcements are already here for Jim. At least he's going to try and pull out and force some of these units to chase him down. But Jim's going to split, no problem, take him out. And now, okay, there we go. A Lurker Den. That's satisfying to finally see go down.
Yeah, and the important thing is that Jim, he sent everything to deal with those Zealots. Like, he was winning the fight here to the south. Like, he could have potentially kept applying pressure and kept dealing some damage, but he was pulled away, so nanO was able to get some more High Templar, get some more Storms, slowly but surely. And Jim is getting the Lurker Den, but it's a little bit late, so it's going to take a while for the Lurkers and the Lurker upgrades to come in.
I honestly feel like Jim should expand one more time. Oh, big storm's going down. Jim was not paying attention there. Another big storm going down. And it's getting bad for Jim.
Yeah, the Mass Hydra is not scaling well here as the storms are landing. All the Hydras are going to go down. Meanwhile, there is a small amount of Hydras. Yo, but the DTs!
Oh, DTs for the win, man. DTs just saved that base. Jim could have taken out a lot of army. And now he's going to take out this base. He gets canceled. He doesn't even shoot it. He just walks right over it.
Exactly.
What does Jim have to defend this? He's throwing out spores and spines and making 26. No, yeah, there's not much here. Doesn't have any of his lurkers yet.
He doesn't have a single lurker, just Hydras. It looks like with a decent concave, he may be able to.
He just has to be on point with the splits.
Exactly. He has to dodge all the storms. Not like that.
Yeah, not like that.
Not like that.
Dodge.
Oh, the High Templar.
There's no more storms left. There's no storms left.
Oh, but the Zealot run by.
Okay, reinforcements are popping out just in time. DTs, oh my god, he's gonna lose that base.
The base is gonna go down. The Zealots are dealing some damage. They're keeping the main army busy again, buying time for nanO to get more High Templar with more Storm.
He's gotta go for an all encounter, make lurkers, and just go.
He still hasn't made any lurkers. He doesn't have any lurker upgrades either. He hasn't even started them. There we go. The first lurker upgrade is on the way.
Now can we get some lurkers?
Oh boy.
Jim has 1,000 gas banked up.
He has so much gas. Whether it's lurkers or vipers or something, right? We need something to accompany. Like Mass Hydra just doesn't work. You need something else.
There we go.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. I think it's what he needs, though.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. He's needed it for all game. All game, he's needed those lurkers, and he's finally getting them out.
I wonder though, is he gonna split it in 2 different directions? Is he gonna have it all at once? He might even go for lurker drops. He's getting overlord speed.
Ooh, lurker drops. I think we've seen JimRising do that in the past.
I wouldn't put it past him.
It would be fun to see, as he does have his lurker split up. He has some over to the right hand side and over to the left to help deal with these Zealot run-bys.
Yeah, and lurkers I feel go so good with Hydras because they are pretty good defense against Storm. Like, if you just fight between they gotta waste a lot of storms. I think it takes 2 storms pretty much to kill lurkers and workers. Misclick.
Yeah. I guess he wants to get rid of them. Like he's
vigilantes.
Honestly, nanO has too many workers. He has 87. Like it's get rid of that. Clear up that supply.
Well, there's one way to get rid of them. Now it's nanO. He needs maybe some disruptors now.
I would say at this point, nanO should be throwing down the fleet beacon. We should be seeing the switch into carriers.
Yeah, true.
He has triple Stargate. Like, where's the fleet beacon at? Right? Like that's the one thing keeping him back.
Yeah, and Jim's bought enough time. He was winning and then he was losing, and now he's bought enough time to where he's back into it. He's defensively strong and he's got a lot of lurkers, and if he micros them properly, it's hard to lose them to storms, and all the storms get wasted on the lurkers, and then the Hydras come in and clean up.
Oh yeah.
Already look at losing. That. It's free units every time he tries to walk in there.
Exactly.
You gonna try and jump on this? You're gonna force a storm on the lurkers, and yeah, that storm didn't kill anything. maybe some Hydras a little bit, but
he just lost. Yeah, he just lost 3 High Templar while pushing into that. Oh god,
yeah.
He only has 2 remaining. That was a lot of storms. Meanwhile, he keeps trying to go for the Zealot run bys, but the lurkers are happily dealing with it. He needs to switch.
This base is undefended.
Yeah,
that's rough.
Jim just kind of can't hold on to this base. He keeps trying.
Yeah. nanO, meanwhile, he's, oh my god, nice. Finally getting the Vipers out. Now I think Jim's doing pretty good here. Oh, he's gonna get that. He got a full High Templar. Oh, I don't think there's any storms left. Maybe 1 or 2.
Yeah, and like again, like nanO, the big thing missing for him is that transition into a late game army. Like, oh my god, the High Templar, Jesus.
It's rough.
Like again, like where's the Sky Toss? Like that's what you want to get into at the end of the game because it helps transition out of this. It makes the lurkers almost useless. Like you need a lot less lurkers to help deal with it. You know, you need the Spire and Corruptors, but yeah.
nanO's got money. He needs to just max out and keep chipping away at Jim and going for those Zealot run bys.
Yeah, and there it is. Finally, the Fleet Beacon is on the way, so he realizes what he needs, but is it too late? Eventually, Jim is just going to keep pushing out.
I think nanO has so many bases right now that he can lose 1 or 2 and still make a... And he's maxed out. He could remax with carriers. He needs to start trading out some army, actually, I think. Once that Fleet Beacon's done...
It's also one of those things where because nanO's currently maxed out, if nanO loses a big fight, JimRising could end the game before the carriers come out. Like
you got to lose just the right amount of army.
yeah.
Storms. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's a good storm.
Oh, decent feedbacks.
Good. Yeah, okay, not bad. Another feedback. 1 Viper left. No feedback. Good feedback, but he does get the Templar or the Archon. I'm sorry, and. A lot of High Templar here. That wasn't a bad trade. He did get rid of a little bit of room in his army count, so he can now get 3 carriers at once. And I think really, if you want to play this out as perfectly as possible, you trade out 3 carriers worth of units every round of carriers. So once these carriers are done, you attack again. You lose however much supply 3 more carriers would be.
Yeah. That would be the ideal way to do it. You have to be so careful if you're nanO to make this transition happen, and JimRising has to realize this is happening. Like I'm pretty sure he got the Spire earlier, right? Earlier in the game. There it is. So he also needs to start trading out units and getting out Corruptors.
Yeah, he's going for that +1. I think they both know where this is going. Everyone here knows where this is going to end up.
Oh yeah,
it's a matter of who micros it better, who takes the engagement better.
Pretty much, and nanO, he's finding
it actually really good.
Yeah.
Not enough to break Jim though, but a great way to trade out units.
Yeah. Likewise, Jim, he's also counterattacking with Hydras. He wants to trade them out as well.
Nice. Oh, the DT Shrine. Get the DT Shrine. Oh, come on, man.
Oh.
Uh-oh. What's going on here?
He could like yoink a carrier potentially. There's
I think there's too many interceptors here.
Yeah. Here comes the rest of the army.
He actually gets out of there with the Hydras. That's impressive. We should go back for the Hydras to get that base. With the Hydras, I'm sorry. All right, what is he going to go here for? Parasitic bombs, yoinks, blinding clouds. Oh, he's going to lose 1 Viper for free. Yoinks. 1 yoink goes down. Storms, good storms. Not enough to take out. Oh, and it takes a while for the interceptors also to take out these lurkers. So that's another good thing. 2 parasitic bombs, 1 on each of the carriers here. Hydras are closing the gap, but they're going to kill everything here.
Exactly.
And I think nanO overstayed his welcome, and Jim just opened a big window of opportunity for himself.
That was the last storm used in the retreat, and with that last storm, that was it for nanO's army. Everything got cleaned up. Meanwhile, a bit of a mistake, Jim, like this little run by, it's drawing Jim's entire army to deal with it. Once again, he's just giving nanO time for these High Templar to get energy from a storm.
Yeah, now Jim doesn't have that many workers. He's sitting on 65. He's not completely maxed out yet. nanO also isn't maxed out, but he's got a pretty good economy, and he's going to be getting those carriers out little by little. He just can't lose them as easily. This is going to be hard, though. He should not take this fight, really, unless he gets really great storms like that. That was a good one. That was a good one. But not quite enough.
Yeah, you have to be kind of conservative with them, and as you
Yeah, he
said,
just
like,
wasted 3 storms and now he has no defense here.
yeah, like 2 were okay. Now he only has 2 storms left. We were talking about it. He can afford to lose a Nexus. Like, this isn't the biggest of deals, but if he loses more,
Oh, that was a great storm. That was also a great storm, but it seems like Jim just has a little bit too much. I don't think there's any more storms left in this army. There's one left back there, but you know, Jim's just looking pretty good now. There's a Zealot run by on Jim as well, but he's not losing anything to it.
yeah, he's dealing with it beautifully with all that side defense. Meanwhile, there are a couple more High Templar joining the fray for those storms.
Ooh, the snipes over here. No more carriers left. Oh wow, great storm. Jim's got a big bank and he's not making anything to remax.
Yeah, I would be a little bit concerned if he keeps making Hydras. Every single wave of reinforcements has been Hydras. He like eventually he needs
Making
to get
Hydras.
Yeah, he needs a couple of corruptors to round out the anti-air just in case. Regardless, like Jim is looking pretty good.
I feel like he knows he's keeping the carrier count so low that he doesn't need to switch into corruptors yet. There's no more corruptors, or not corruptors, there's no more carriers on the way.
Ooh, and in the end, these Zealots did finally break through all of the stack defense. They're going to be able to take out this hatchery here to the south. Once again,
oh my god,
there's a lot of Zealots.
nanO has so much minerals banked up. He has like 3,000 minerals banked up and not that much gas, so he's just going to spam Zealots right now, which do pretty good against Hydras. Taking out a lot of workers for Jim that he doesn't have. He is sitting on 50 workers right now. However, he does have a pretty decent bank. He's almost maxed out. He can make whatever he wants right now. More workers. He's making spores and spines for the defense. nanO finally securing this rich Vespian gas base, and we're getting in the long game.
Yeah, it looks like nanO may lose this base. We'll see if he recalls his army down to the south to try and
I
save
think Zealots can really take this fight. Oh, there's DTs here, and no detection from JimRising. Rip.
Wow. Oh, but if they go further, they're going to get in range of the spores, and one of them does get taken out.
Wow, he should have taken out the Dark Templar Shrine earlier. Jim's just trying to send little armies here and there because nanO's not really putting down any cannons. Okay, he's putting a few here.
Yeah, there's none to the north, which is, you know, a little bit of a vulnerable location, but the Zealots are able to clean up all the Hydras. This army of nanO is still lacking a little bit. But the longer this game goes on, you know, he's gonna get a stronger army.
Yeah, I wonder how those spines don't hurt the Hydras, but they hurt the Zealots.
Yeah, how does that work?
Right?
Like, come on, Storm deals friendly fire. Like this.
Yeah. Oh, look at the feedback.
Oh my
the
god.
Feedback. Perfect feedbacks. That was actually disgusting. But these interceptors, I feel like they'll go down pretty. Oh my god.
That was all the energy on the Vipers and the beautiful storms as well. Like he's just crushing this army.
If he still has. Oh my god! I think he just wrecked Jim.
Yeah,
he can just keep storming PG. Oh my god. That was absolutely ridiculous.
GG, Jim, he was stubborn. He kept making nothing but Hydras, and that's why it's so difficult to make that work, because Corruptors are kind of beefy, and then they're like pretty solid anti-air. Like they can tank like a storm or 2 or even 3, and they're also very mobile, so you can like dance out of the storms as well, but Hydra's not so much.
Yeah. Rip. I feel like there's a point there where Jim could have gone and like sealed the deal with all of his army, but he kept going like there was maybe a Zealot run by that would bring him back when he should just go and finish it.
Yeah. There were like maybe 3, maybe even 4 moments where that happened, where we would see like he would just surround, crush the army, and there's nothing left, and then he would go back and defend. And we would see like High Templar were more being morphed in. They didn't have any energy for Storm. Like there was like a single carrier or 2. Like Jim just needed that like killer instinct, you know?
Yeah.
He's not a killer. He's a dancer. As we are getting into the ace match. Oh, boy. So it's also, it was a little bit frustrating. Like Jim, he had the Spire, he was working on like air upgrades as well, but
Never made a single corruptor.
no, not a single corruptor. He had no bank either. Like when he GG'd out, like he had already spent his money. He knew he couldn't.
Yeah, those Zealot run-bys were killing him.
Boy, and here we go. This is it. This is the final game of the series. Winner moves on. Loser gets knocked out.
Yeah, and hopefully it's not Jim. This was quite the matchup to get so early, so I'm excited. Don't forget, guys, exclamation mark Funada Destan in the chat. All right, here we are, Pillars of Gold LE. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of said map, we have the man representing Timbers Esports. He's the Zerg. He's currently the red one. He's coming to you live from Mexico. He's a streamer, a pro gamer, and a great dancer. His name is Jaime, but we all know him as JimRising.
And spawning in at the top right hand corner of Pillars of Gold LE, we have the Brazilian Protoss player. He's green. He is tied up 1-1 in this best of 3. It is nanO.
All right, what does nanO do here? Jim's going to mute us.
I want nanO to go for a Stargate opener. Like a proper double Stargate opener as well. None of this like one Void Ray into an Oracle into like another Void Ray and like a late start. Like no. I want some proper double Stargate play.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see how it turns out.
Yeah. And we'll see if Jim whips out his iconic Spire play. It's something that we haven't seen this series yet.
Yeah, that's why it's perfect for right now. Weird placement on the spawning pool.
Yeah, it's a bit odd. I think is there room in between for a queen? Yeah.
Maybe. What do I look like, a doctor?
Oh boy. We'll see if nanO is able to take down El Jimena again. Like this is why like I wanted to get into this series, because I saw the way it would lead, and again, someone like nanO, he's kind of like the dark horse. He's someone we don't see that often in these events, and he can cause them upsets. He isn't as consistent as I would like him to be, but
yeah,
we'll see.
But he can cause an upset. I'm scared that he might upset us here against a good Zerg. One of my favorite Zergs in the tournament. That would be a bad upset.
We shall see. As he is going for that Stargate opener. See where he goes from there.
He's gonna go and win from there. There'll be a Stargate opener. I'm sure he's gonna go for like a Void Ray into Oracle again. It's a big map, so it's worth it to go for there.
Yeah, it is. It is what he did last game. We'll see. Jamie already goes in. He scouts. He knows it's a Stargate.
He's gonna try and get out. But I think since it's been spotted, a Void Ray will be first, guaranteed.
Yeah. All the overlords are on their way back home, trying to escape the Void Ray.
Yeah, it's a slow death. Okay, just threatening with the end, and there's a Void Ray.
There it is. Void Ray first.
And a Stalker, so he might get both of them. He's gonna get both Overlords. He's a madman.
Yeah. Like, again, there's no pneumatized carapace, so it's gonna take a long time for the Overlords to get home, if at all. So one does go down.
It's kind of like the Void Ray's only job is to hunt down that one Overlord. Look how fast they are.
Oh, yeah.
They need to be nerfed.
Man, they just got buffed.
Yeah, that's the problem with this game. They're too fast. But there's some links going across the map now because he knows there was a Stalker present. But there's also an Adept present. Now he's coming back with the Lings, and the Overlord was found.
Yeah, the Overlord was found. F's in the chat. Goes down. Actually, supply blocks Jim.
Rough.
Oof, yeah, he's making 4 overlords at a time right now. It's not ideal, but he's got plenty of blings out on the map, and he should be able to deny this third.
Right.
Yeah.
Get it on the base. It's so many lings. Forces a warp in from nanO. And now he's going to go try and resecure that base again. Which that kind of leaves the wall empty, I feel.
Yeah, there's only a stalker, like there's no shield battery either, so I mean nanO
You
could...
stalker, you have to warp in behind it.
Yeah, you have to warp in or throw down a building of some kind. Okay.
He has to get the warp in. Good stalker, though. He did lose a little bit too much there because he also simultaneously tried to go for that third base and lost a couple lings there. He's gonna have to. He's making a bunch of drones, but he should be making some army here, maybe. I think.
Yeah, I'm also really surprised at how passive nanO's been with this Oracle. Like it's only just now going in. Like he hasn't killed a single worker. He's just oh my god.
Oh geez, that thing just got jumped. He's in the wrong neighborhood.
Jesus, and here we go. We got a lair on the way. We got 4 gases, all 6 gases being taken right now.
He's showing the 2 in the natural too, nanO.
Yeah, nanO does have vision of this, so he could be going for that Spire play you said. Because of this matchup and because he knows it's a Stargate first, he could go Hydra first, just like last game. Either one could work.
Yeah, Jim's been going Hydra first. I would like Mutas out though.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, he gets in the storm pretty late, I feel. So if he gets a mass amount of mutas this early, mutas do better than corruptors against Void Rays in the early game. Good against Zealots and Adepts. Throwing some lings underneath, and then you can really zone out everything else like Stalkers, and I don't know what else he'd have that shoots up.
Yeah.
Phoenix, I guess since he has a Stargate, Phoenix can be made, so that might not be a good option. He'll go for the Hydra Den. I guess the threat of Phoenix is why he would never go mutas.
I would say that I think it would have been really good if Jim went mutas, just because I think nanO, one of the weaknesses he has is like early game defense and like early mid game defense. He doesn't get scary until the game gets a little bit later, so I think mutas would have been able to deal a lot of damage. Oh, he cancels the Hydra Den.
Ooh, and he throws. Oh my god, he was listening to the stream. How is he himself streaming while also listening to our stream? Oh, and he gets the Oracle that was meant for scouting this.
Beautiful.
This is pretty good. We see the robotics bay going down, and another gate though, and a Phoenix are coming out.
Interesting. So nanO is making a single Phoenix. Is he gonna go mass Phoenix? Like he is working on ground upgrades. And he's working on that.
I hope not.
He's working on the river. Yeah. Oof. Oh god.
Oh, no, mass Phoenix. Okay, wait. Jim's going Hydra Corruptor here.
Interesting.
I don't hate it. Mutas is in the call, but Hydra Corruptors is the call.
Okay.
And he stopped the vision from getting to that Spire, I think.
Yeah. Like nanO still hasn't seen the Spire. We'll see what the Spire is for. Like Jim has a massive bank. Look at that gas bank. There it is.
12 mutas. Oh my god, he's sick. There's a lot of Phoenix on the way though.
Yeah, there's already 4. There's 2 more on the way. This is like a blind counter coming out from nanO. Oh god.
Oh no! Why would nanO go? No one goes for this.
Yeah.
No one goes mass Phoenix.
Like he switched things
so
entirely going into this game. Like he's actually getting ground upgrades. Like he's working on he's going like charged out Archon Phoenix, which makes sense. It's just this is something that no one does anymore.
How does nanO know?
Oh.
He scouts it. Jim's going for a Lurker Den already. Oh, I don't think he knows what's coming. I think he's just gonna try and get some Lurkers and mutas out.
Yeah.
Oh god, he sees it now.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The mutas are coming back home. Oh.
Okay. They don't spot the mutas though.
Yeah.
And the Hydras are out, so maybe the mutas can just fall back behind the Hydras. Oh my god, the armies are all moving to that third base now.
Oh, the mutas are going in. They do sneak into the main.
But the Phoenix are just going to come in here and crush them. They're going to have to retreat off that ledge back into safety, but not before taking a loss or 2.
Yeah, 15 workers, almost the entire middle line went down. Oh, the Hydras are here to back them up.
Nice. Wow, that was like a very 1-2 punch there. All right, if he can fight with the mutant and the hydras, I don't know. It depends on the zealots. They might eat up all these hydras before they can actually stop this. Jim's gonna try and retreat. He's gonna take the fight here. It's the best chance he got right now.
Oh yeah, he was forced to fight because the zealots would eventually catch up to the hydras, and the majority of the hydras are going down. Oh god, this is kind of scary. Like, there's no Bailey nest to really deal with the zealots. Yeah. Oh god,
this is rough. I think that's just GG.
Yeah, the zealots are breaking through everything. The hydras are slowly trickling in. There are a couple of queens on the way as well.
Well, actually, Jim has really double expanded here, so he could lose his base, morph in another bunch of hydras, and defend this eventually. Like, that base hasn't taken any damage yet. I don't think he should hold it forever, though.
I was about to say, he's spending a lot of resources, a lot of units to try and hold on to this base, and he's just not holding on. The Colossus is still like standing strong, and now all the queens are dead.
Yeah. He probably could have abandoned that base. Okay, well, he pushed nanO back and kept the base alive. That's pretty good. I don't think nanO knows that he has another 2 expansions behind this. And Jim now has lurkers. He has Hive. He has +2 weapons. He's got his upgrades. He's getting more hydras. He's got the lings out. Lurker hydra ling ain't bad. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy talk, Jim.
He was so greedy. He's like, I want the Colossus. I want the Immortal. He almost
there's
chased
lurkers
it down.
on the defense now.
Yeah, with lurkers now, Jim is going to be able to hold on. His creep spread is pretty good as well, you know, all throughout the center of the map.
Lurkers are scouted, though.
They do get scouted. We'll see what nanO does here to transition. He's got a couple of Void Rays on the way, which are nice. For the most part, these Phoenixes have kind of like, they've served their purpose. They kind of need to get thrown away at some point now.
Yeah, so Jim, he's approaching maxing out, and I think he should go for an attack at that point.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't play too passive. Hopefully he doesn't play too defensive.
Yeah, here comes the Phoenix. There's no defense out here. There's some overlords he could pick off. Is he gonna catch these? Oh no.
Oh.
Ooh. Missed it by that much.
There was so much opportunity for those Phoenixes, whether it was like the workers or the lurkers.
That was just like a very passive, scary moment.
Yeah.
A lot of just ducking and dodging here. Creep tumors do go down, but they see the army coming. Jim is retreating and preparing. There's a lot of storm here. Uh-oh. Jim has not been doing the best at dodging biles, but he sees there's not a lot of air here, so I think mass lurkers move here. Oh my god, had a storm himself because all the lurkers were there. The feedbacks don't go down on all of the Vipers, so he's still got a couple more yoinks left in him. A couple more storms left. Are they going to land? Not the greatest of storms. I think Jim's doing pretty decent here. The army supplies are in favor of nanO, however.
Oh, at the same time, he's been doing this all series. A big zealot run by over to the left-hand side is able to take out a couple of workers. Jim, he can't afford to lose that base. We do have the Viper slowly getting more energy.
Jim has 23 hydras on the way.
Oh, yeah.
And then he has 1,000 banked up, so he can still make a whole big round of lings. I think he just needs to defeat this army and then go.
Yeah, I don't think nanO should be here.
Yoink.
Oh god, yikes!
She got 1 yoink off. It just isn't very impressive, but better than nothing. Storms are amazing, as they have been all day. And another yoink. Big unit there, but still plenty of storms here.
You say plenty of storms. The majority of the energy is run out. He's got like 1.
Oh yeah, actually there are none.
Yeah, he actually has
like 2 in there.
Yeah, he has 0 storms right now. The zealots, they eventually pull the army back, and nanO may get out.
So now this is where Jim needs to counterattack. Please counterattack, Jim, because behind this nanO's just expanding and getting stronger.
Yeah, exactly. He's slowly gathering energy on those High Templar. Like, that's why he was overstaying his welcome a little bit. Like, there was nothing to stop those like Colossus from getting yoinked. So yeah, some free damage for Jim, and we see that Skytoss transition is coming.
He's got to go for it, man. He should just go first round here. He's playing a little too defensive. I think he needs to max out and just go for an all-in Hail Mary.
He's got
a fat bank right now. Yeah, he's got a fat bank here, so screw an expansion. Just go all in with all of your army. Hit from 2 angles. Try and micro out of the storms. Do what you can.
Yeah, again, Jim is maxed out. He may be waiting for some upgrades, like we've got plenty on the way. And he doesn't have that much creep spread, but here we go. He's going up.
As time goes on, his opponent also begins to max out. This is a good position, though. You just can't take storms, man. I hope he doesn't take these storms to the face like he's been taking all day. Good tag on the army. Doesn't get all of the lurkers here, but so far, amazing storms.
Oh, yeah, beautiful storms. There are, I think, 1 or 2 storms left with this army, so it looks like, yeah, the Nexus is forfeit.
And that's the great thing about making mass lurkers, is that when you have enough lurkers, storms don't kill him with 1 or 2, so you spread him out, and he's forced to waste all of his storms to just keep the lurkers at bay, and then you come in with the hydras behind it. Okay, this is very greedy. He should move his lurkers up.
Yeah, he has to be careful with these hydras at the same time.
No, don't go home for 4 zealots, please, Jim. No, you have enough defense for this.
It's not even for the 4 zealots. They all get taken out. There's only 3 zealots left, but he's coming back.
This is upsetting.
Oh,
yeah, throw
boy.
him 20 spines and call it a day, and go for your attack.
Okay, okay.
All right, he's going. He's maxed out. He's going. Nano's almost not maxed out as well.
Yeah, you say he was going.
Carriers are on the way.
Really,
the carriers are on the way.
He was rotating around here to hit the other Nexus. But now this
last stand.
The problem is that now there's like what 5 storm available.
Sentimiento Latino last chance.
Exactly.
Go for it. Go for it. Now he's reposturing to the other side as more carriers are coming out, 2 at a time. If only Jim knew. He's got to go now.
Yeah, the armies are kind of missing each other. Like, nano's looking for the hydras. He wants them. Like, he's got plenty of storm available to him. The carriers are on the way. Another zealot run by does pull Jim back a little bit, but he should be able to get...
Here we go.
Yeah, he should be able to get the space.
Yeah, move the lurkers way up there. Oh, no, not far enough up for my taste, but he knows he has an opening here. He should be going for it, but don't take the storms like you normally... Did he blinding cloud the cannons? I didn't know you could do that. I did not know you could do that. Wow. Game changer. Big storm's going down though. He's not quite microing perfectly like he should. Blinding clouds are going down.
Everything goes down, mate.
Everything dies.
Yes, every single lurker went down as well. The backbone of Jim's army just evaporated. He ate every single storm, and now he's got 36 hydras on the way. He saved a couple of vipers.
Okay, so Jim, he's still fine because he saved up such a huge bank. He can go and crush this army, I think. But man, he's pushing it his luck here.
Yeah, he has to be careful. There's still 2 storms left here. Like these High Templar, they're ready.
Like
ready
one
for
more
the
by the time he hits, I think.
We'll see. Another High Templar is joining the fray. We still have more carriers on the way as well. Nano is pushing way too far forward, I feel. We'll see.
Yeah, he's a madman.
No
he
fear.
thought Jim didn't have any economy behind this, but this is probably going to be it here. Jim just has to continue to reinforce this. 16 hydras are popping out. Jim still has a very huge bank, and he's just going to finish this off right here. And, man, nano really threw this one. JimRising takes game number 2. I can't believe in this round, second round of the tournament, we already took it all the way to the ace match. And it was such a good game. That was an entertaining match to watch.
Oh god, GG, JimRising, he wins it in a very chaotic game, in a very chaotic game number 3. Oh god, nano, he just, I don't know what he saw, but he's like, yo, I got this. I'm gonna push out across the map.
All right, so real quick updates. Paco Mike's already in the semifinals.
Oh yeah,
awaiting. He beat everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Ryu's gonna face Shelby. Is that Eric? Eric WM?
Yeah.
Okay, Eric is in the round. The round 3, I believe. I don't know what round it is. Anyways, Eggs, of course, is about to go up against Zions. And Jim's gonna go up against the face of Zerglord now.
He goes up to face White Idra.
Oh,
White Idra.
White Idra, that's right. Actually, I'm reading even further in the bracket.
Yeah. Oh
yeah,
boy.
He goes against White Idra. Ryu, Shelby, Egg, Zions. It's rough. Yeah.
Congratulations to Jim. He just barely got out of that series. Very questionable moves there, but it's okay. It's okay. He took out the Protoss, and he doesn't have to face another Protoss for a long time. He can focus on his other matchups now that he's a little bit more comfortable in.
Yeah, now he can go for his mutas in peace.
Mhm.